For the first time in what feels like a lifetime, the 7 members of BTS reunited in a live broadcast that wasn't just a celebration of their return, it was a moment etched in the hearts of every fan who had waited patiently through years of longing. But beyond the group's reunion, a quieter, deeper current ran through the air, something unspoken yet unmistakable, the silent gravity that continues to pull Jimin and Jungkook toward each other, even after time, distance, and change. It all began quietly, around the 58-minute mark, with the OT7 reunion finally happening live. And yet, as the camera panned over each beloved face, hearts collectively skipped a beat when Jimin and Jungkook appeared together. There was no grand gesture, no dramatic entrance. But sometimes, the most powerful moments arrive with a whisper, not a roar. That's exactly what it felt like when the two of them found each other, sitting side by side, as though no time had passed at all. If you're enjoying this beautiful breakdown of real, human connection, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another glimpse into the magic of BTS, especially the bond that lives between Jimin and Jungkook. From the very start of the broadcast, the comfort between them was palpable. There was a familiarity in their energy, a gravitational pull. They didn't need to search for one another. They simply ended up side by side, like they always do. Jimin's small movements, Jungkook's glances, it all told a story more powerful than words could. Then came the moment that melted every heart watching. Jimin, casually leaning his arm across Jungkook's thigh, not out of performance, but from pure comfort. It was such a simple act, yet it echoed something far deeper. It said, "I'm safe here." And Jungkook, ever responsive, gently reached up to rub Jimin's shoulder, a gesture of knowing, of memory, of long-standing affection. This wasn't fan service. It was second nature. The kind of touch that happens when you know someone, truly know them. The kind of reflex you don't even think about. These were the movements of two people who had found comfort in one another's presence, again and again, in silence, over time. Remember to like and subscribe if you believe that what Jikook shares is more than coincidence. If you believe in real connections, in comfort, in truth. And then their laughter. That familiar, synchronized sound. High-pitched, slightly embarrassed, and utterly contagious. The kind of laughter that bounces off one another, that only comes when you feel completely at ease. One would laugh, and the other followed instantly. Their giggles filled the room with a lightness that only they could create together. And when their eyes met mid-laugh, something about the world just stopped. It was as if they'd entered a small universe where only they existed, a world made of glances, soft touches, and unsaid words. This live wasn't just about BTS coming back. It was about Jimin and Jungkook finding each other again after months apart. It felt like watching the sunrise after a long, dark night. They had both changed, grown stronger, more grounded, but when they were together, that old rhythm returned. Only now, it was richer, more mature, and undeniably deeper. Jungkook, in particular, carried himself with a calm confidence. There was something undeniably magnetic about his aura. His expressive eyes, his tattoos, the way he moved. His newly inked right arm wasn't just decoration, it was a journal. A declaration of growth, of resilience, of being at peace with himself. And when he looked at Jimin, when he allowed their knees to touch, when he let that small smile creep into the corner of his mouth, it wasn't accidental. It was a choice. And that made it all the more powerful. And if you want more content that dives deep into the true moments behind the scenes, the real emotions and genuine connections, make sure to subscribe right now. There's so much more to come, and you don't want to miss it. As for Jimin, he radiated empathy. Always sensitive to the room, always in tune with what was needed. He joked when tension built, smiled softly when words failed, and gave silent encouragement with every glance. The way he looked at Jungkook, softly, proudly, like watching someone he's known forever becoming even more himself, was nothing short of poetry. There was no disguising it. His eyes said everything. One specific moment captured this essence perfectly. While Jungkook was explaining something, Jimin simply watched him. Quiet, present, and the look in his eyes, half pride, half adoration, spoke louder than any words could. You don't look at someone like that unless they mean something deeply personal to you. Unless you carry part of them in your heart. These weren't just sweet moments. They were revelations. A brush of the hand here, a glance when no one was speaking, Jimin's hand finding Jungkook's arm mid-laugh, Jungkook turning to him even when someone else was talking. They exhaled at the same time, leaned toward each other instinctively. It wasn't scripted, it was real. It was the quiet language of two souls who, despite everything, continue to speak the same rhythm. So, if you're still watching, if your heart is quietly racing the way ours is, don't forget to click subscribe. Stay with us as we explore the journey of two people whose story keeps unfolding right before our eyes. The truth is, this OT7 live was more than just a comeback. It was a mirror, showing us just how deep certain bonds can grow. The connection between Jimin and Jungkook didn't fade while they were apart. It evolved. It matured. And now, standing in the same room once more, it shines brighter than ever. No longer something hidden in the corners. It's right there, center stage, softly but surely, for anyone willing to see. We're not imagining things. We're not exaggerating. We're simply observant. We're witnesses to something rare and beautiful. A connection so genuine, it doesn't need to be explained. A relationship that defies definition, and yet feels utterly complete. This is just the beginning. A new chapter, where Jungkook no longer hides his quiet fondness, where Jimin no longer holds back his open admiration, where their gestures are no longer accidental, but intentional. Whatever shape their bond takes, one thing is clear: it is real, it is honest, and it is undeniably beautiful. So let yourself fall in love with them again. Let yourself believe in the soft strength of connection. Let yourself see what's always been there. Two people, constantly finding their way back to each other, no matter the time or distance between them. This is the love story written not with grand gestures, but with small, sacred moments. A glance, a touch, a laugh. The kind of love that lingers quietly, yet never fades. And if you believe in that kind of love, if you want to follow this story as it unfolds in all its quiet brilliance, make sure to subscribe. Let's stay in this moment, together. Because Jikook is no longer a secret we whisper about. They are a presence, a warmth, a truth that lives openly. And whether you see them as soulmates, best friends, or something more, their bond is real, alive, and beautiful.